Thanks, Karine. One more try on the BB call. Sorry.
Sure.
Did the president during this conversation address the latest comments Prime Minister Netanyahu made, saying that Lebanon could experience the same level of destruction as Gaza if they don't free themselves from Hezbollah?
So look, as I stated, they had a productive and honest conversation. But what I will say very clearly about that particular question is we cannot and will not see Lebanon turn into Gaza, into another Gaza. That is not what we want to see. The suffering in both Gaza and Lebanon adds even greater urgency, as you've heard from us, to our efforts certainly to end the conflicts and lay a foundation for lasting peace and security in the region. For over a year, if you think about what has occurred for over a year, you've seen Hezbollah has attacked Israel and rejected all off-ramps to this conflict. That's what you've seen. The suffering we are seeing in Lebanon could have been avoided if Hezbollah would have stopped its rockets attacks on Israel. So, look, I'm going to just reiterate what our position is when it comes to Lebanon. We are working our way back towards a ceasefire process, and that's going to create a space to negotiate on a diplomatic resolution that only ends the fighting. That's what we're going to continue to do, and allow civilians from both sides of the blue line to return home. And we want to see that be done safely and certainly with security as well. And so that's what our focus is going to be on. Okay.
Thank you, Karine.
I keep trying to call her. Let me let her go. Go ahead.
Thank you. So more on the Middle East.
Yeah.
At this point, does the White House understand that Israel is planning to attack energy facilities in Iran?
So we've spoken to that, and look, I'm not going to get into hypotheticals. I'm not going to get into that from here. That has been asked of the president. That has been asked of us last week. What I can say is that we've had discussions, we're continuing discussions with Israel on their response to Iran's attack last week. I'm not going to dive into it. I'm not going to get into it from here. And so you saw that happening on the staff level, and now what you saw today was that happening on the leaders level. I'm not going to get into hypotheticals or speculations from here.
And how would you describe right now the relationship between the president and Netanyahu?
I mean, look, they've known each other for decades. They've known each other for decades. And because of that, they're able to have that frank conversation. Because of that, the president's able to be honest, and they're both able to be honest to each other. And I think what I can report to you, and I've said this multiple times already, the conversation that they had today was productive. And it was direct, very much in line with many other conversations that they have had, not just in the past year, but over decades. And I think you've heard the president speak directly about his relationship with the prime minister. And so they've known each other for a long time. They've had a decades-long friendship, and I think that says it all from